Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Yahaira and this is Let's Budgets, and on my channel I bring you weekly cash stuffing and budget with me videos, and in today's video it'll be a budget with me for the second half of Logan's last June paycheck for a total of $1,127. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So starting off with our bills, we have our usual, the first up is my art shop that's getting $25. Spotify is $13, which was technically being under budget for because it's $15, not $13. I guess I missed that price change when it happened, but it doesn't matter because the price is going up again next month. So it'll be $17 starting next month, which that reminds me, I have to double check our budget to make sure that I budgeted the right number. I think I did, but anyways, then we have my spin membership for $72. Geico is $179. Nelnet is $140. That's my student loans. Still have that funkiness going on with the interest rates, and it sucks because my plan was this month, now that it's July, happy July 1st. My plan was to enroll in the SAVE plan to see if doing that would fix the issue with the interest that's been happening since payments we have restarted. But then there's a whole thing in the news now about how enrollments in SAVE plan are currently on pause because there's a whole thing going on with the courts. So I just have to continue dealing with that and hope that somehow maybe Nelnet gets their act together and charges the right amount. Not charges the right amount, applies the payment the right way. Because I've said it before, but on one hand, I'm like, it's kind of nice because most of it's going to the principals, and the principals getting knocked out faster. But I really hate seeing, at this point, I think almost $400 in interest on my account when it has no business being there. My monthly payment is enough to pay the monthly interest plus some of the principal. So it's just really annoying, but it's a double-edged sword. But we'll see what happens. But with that, we have a total of $429 going to our bills, leaving with $698 left over to budget. Coming down to our envelopes, a lot of the normal. Groceries is getting $80, pups is getting $50, eating out is getting $60, fun's getting $25, I'm getting $35. Gas is getting $165, which now for the July budget, I'm lowering that to $155 because we technically got gas one more time yesterday at the very end of June. So I think if I remember it, we spent about $5.90 on gas this month. So if things stay about where they're at, if not get better by some chance, we should be able to have that little bit of lowering in our gas budget this month in July. And then lastly, Costco's getting $20. So we have a total of $435 going to our envelopes, leaving with $263 left over to budget. Coming over to our sinking funds, once again, very, very busy. Our car maintenance fund's getting $50, medical is getting $50, gifts is getting $20, electronics is getting $10, clothes is getting $5, Lambeau Field's getting $15, Deck of Savings, which is our current saving challenge, is getting $50. Japan's getting that last $50. So with this, we are officially done saving for Japan. What we have is what we have. I don't foresee adding any more to it because we did make a change to our plans. I mentioned before in a previous budget with me that we might be adding an extra $200 to it because we added on seeing a sumo wrestling tournament while we're there. But we had a change because we were planning on going to Universal Studios over there. But looking at the prices and getting the express pass, because just from what I've read and what I've seen online, Universal is so incredibly popular over there. All the rides regularly have 2+ hour or hour to 2 hour plus waits. So we want to get the express pass. But doing that, just all together, it would cost us about $600 just to get into the park. That's not including the food in the park. Probably wouldn't really get any souvenirs, but yeah, so we were it'd be cool to go in there. They have some stuff that's different than over here in California, but at $600, we're in Japan. That money is better spent elsewhere than spending it at Universal. So shouldn't be adding any more. This should be the last of it. And then my CFP, which is for my financial planner stuff, that's getting $10. And because it's July 1st, we officially means we are 11 days away from my test, and I want to vomit. So I think I'll pass. I'm pretty it's one of those things where I'm I feel I have a lot of things pretty down pat, or it's I know enough of it to be able to piece things together if I'm unsure of the answer, or not 100% on the answer. But it's also one of those where I'm am I being overconfident? Am I what's going on? But either way, I'm still studying. I'm studying up until my cutoff is the day of the test. I'm not doing any studying that morning. It's gonna be, for one, it starts at 8 a.m. and I have to, and it's about an hour away. so I wouldn't really have a lot of time to study anyways. But it's kind of like, at that point, what I know is what I know. There's no point in trying to cram in anything else, because I doubt that that last minute cram is gonna make or break it for me on the test. So we'll just spend this time up to the test just studying what we can, and either refining what we know or trying to get those last little bits of what I kind of know and to push it into the no category. And then lastly, new cars getting $3. So we have a total of $263 going to our sinking funds, meaning that everything's got a place, everything's budgeted, nothing is just lingering in our accounts, just kind of being like, we don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll find out. So we do zero-based budget, so that's why it is. Which with that doesn't mean our accounts are at zero. It just means everything's got a job. So, yeah, quick and normal it usually is. Next one will be a little funky because we should see at least one of Logan's raises, if not both of his raises, his check this Friday. So I already laid out the budget. So I'm thinking of what I'm doing to show you guys is like doing like the budget and then the actual. So like show you guys what I had originally budgeted. And then doing the actual, like, okay, with that change, this is how it ended up working out. The only thing that's really gonna change is our sinking funds. Probably won't change anything. Envelopes, bills will stay the same. Actually, I might add the Hulu bill, and I forgot to plan for that for July, but that's like $8. But that'll be the main thing changing in this is sinking funds probably. But yes, keep an eye out for that. And that, if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps my channel. And I'll see you again later this week for a cash stuffing. Bye.